welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I've got some pendants to do today. So I did a review on some colored resin a little while back called Lightwish, a company called Lightwish, and it was colored resin. Now they sent me to review their clear resin and some alcohol inks. So I am not getting paid to do this. They just sent this to me so I would review it. So that's what I'm doing, an honest review. Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, it's coming out today. So I'm going to do a couple different techniques. So the first technique, I want to redo one that I did prior, which uses nail gel and some nail powders. So I'm just going to do a small one to start with. I've got my UV light over here ready to go. I'm just going to fill this one probably 3/4 of the way with the resin. And that looks really good. I don't even see, there might be 1 or 2 bubbles down there, but I don't really see any. Let me zoom in for you so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have this nail gel, and you could see right in this little slit, which they make it really small because if you put this in front of your sunlight window, you're going to cure your nail polish. So make sure you keep this in a cabinet or something. So this is like a purplish bluish nail gel that will cure under a UV light. So I'm just going to take and drip it off, and it does take a while to drip off because it is a thick gel. And I'm gonna drip it off into here, and then I'm gonna kind of swirl it around. We're gonna get it cured. Then I think I'll back coat it with the nail powders. Come on, get in there. Maybe I'll do one in the center. I don't know. Well, hopefully it's not too much. All right, so we'll put that aside. I'm just going to use my little tool here, my dotting tool, and just do whatever design you want to do. No big deal. And just fix it if you want to fix it, which I do. That looks a little bit better. Let me move these out of the way so my light will fit under here. I'm going to cure it both sides. Because this mold is too wide for my double-sided light here, I have to do one side at a time. See how it doesn't fit underneath? Otherwise, I could have put the bottom on and done both sides at one time, but that's not going to work on this mold. So I'm going to do 2 minutes at a time, and then we'll do the powder on the top. I did 2 minutes on the back and 4 minutes on the front, and it's hard. It's ready to go. So I have some nail powder here in blue. I'm just going to take my little applicator here and rub it all over the back. Oh, it's almost a purple. Oh, that might be pretty. I didn't expect that. I've never used this one before. I did not expect purple, so good thing there's purple in the pendant, or I would have been a little upset. So I'm just going to rub this all over the back of it. You can even do like black or white or whatever color you want to bring out the effect of the colors on the front. So I can't tell if it's sticking to the center. I don't think it's sticking to the center for some reason. We're just going to go with it, see what happens. So now I'm just going to fill up the rest of the cavity. I don't recommend taking it out of your mold until it's done, because you will fill in that hole that you need. All right, pop. Oh, there was one bubble. It popped on its own. I don't see any other bubbles. Oh, there's one right there. There it goes. It popped. So give it a second. I'm just going to let it sit here for a second, just in case. Not that it matters. That's the back. I guess it doesn't matter. And I might put another drop in there just to bring it a little higher. so we don't have any sharp edges, and cure it. Let's see what it looks like. All right, 2 minutes seem to do it, so let me zoom out a little bit so you can see this thing. It's nice and hard. I wonder if I need more nail powder. Oh, well, that looks really pretty. However, without my blue glove behind it, it looks like that. So I think what I will do, I have some black nail gel. Let me see what it'll look like up against black. I have some black nail gel I'm going to paint on the back and get it cured. Let's see if that works. Let me grab it. So this is the same brand, but it's like the base if you were doing nails. So basically, I'm just going to paint it on the back. And this should cure in no time. And we should be able to see the colors a little bit better with the black on the back. That powder wasn't too potent. I have other powders that are a little bit more potent, so I wasn't expecting to see through it. So let me get this cured. I might need another coat of black and see what happens. All right, it's been 2 minutes. I did put a second coat of black on the back because you can see through it. And here is the result. We got a little divot in the front. That could be my mold, but that's strange. Oh, look at my mold. No, it's not my mold. I don't know unless it was from my mat underneath, but there's like a little divot in the middle. Not happy about that, but this is pretty cool. Here's the side. So that's one technique. We're going to do another one. Let me move this. They sent me these alcohol inks with it, which I didn't realize I was going to get. And then I squirted them out because I thought they were just random alcohol inks. And I was shocked to see they're like metallic. So I'm like, oh, we're definitely trying these today. So I like the blue and the green together, of course. I'll do the other ones too, but I'm starting with the blue and green, and we're going to do a nice beach scene. And we're going to see how it works with the whites. So I want to do a big one. I'm going to do like this big one here. Let me wash it out first, because this has been collecting dust for a little while. So I'm going to do some sand on the bottom. I'm going to mix up a little bit of blue and a little bit of green. Well, that's a pretty big one, so more than a little bit, I guess. And if I have extra, we'll make another pendant out of it. So these say shake well, and this is called Starry Color Series. 10 milliliters per bottle. This one is deep blue. So I'm going to shake these pretty good. I'll tell you what, there's not many bubbles when you pour the resin out of the resin bottle, so I'm pretty impressed with that. That sitting there looks really awesome. The purple and the blue really come out. I love that. Had it not been divot on the front, I guess I could put like a rhinestone right there or something to cover it up. I don't know. All right, let's get some of this in here. See that color? Isn't that cool? Let me grab a stick. I just need a dotting tool. That's all I need. That's all it takes is a dotting tool. So I don't know if this will make good waves or not, but that's my plan. Not waves, but there's a black tint to it. I don't know if it's going to make good ocean colors, I guess. I might need more than that. I don't know. That's just weird. I've never had a metallic alcohol ink in these colors before, so I'm a little, I don't know. I don't know what to do with them, but we're going to try this, so let's see what happens. Okay, so this took 2 minutes to cure, and then while I was waiting, I stuck a rhinestone in the center of this one and covered it with a clear UV coat. So, I don't know. What do you think? Yay or nay? So for this one, I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the rest of this sand in now that I covered it all up. And then clear, and I'm going to make some waves. So I mixed up a little bit of white with ocean white pigment. This must have been too close to my UV light because it's kind of cured. I did grab shells, but I don't really think I'm going to have room for shells in here. So let's just add a little bit of clear, because you'll see the blue and the green through it. Then what I'm going to do is, let's see, push this down. I think I'll use like a straw to blow my waves. I was using this for an experiment the other day, which I will do on a video because it was a super cool effect. What is that? A piece of black sand. Let me get that out. There we go. So, okay, so I'm just going to kind of I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to find out, right? Let's see what happens with the straw. I wonder if we add heat to it, if it'll make cells. I wonder if I need a torch. Let me try the torch. Nope, didn't make cells. Hopefully I just didn't fuse my... Okay, let's cure that. And I got a little left over, and I'll make something else with it. All right, this is it so far. Now you must have known or wondered when the glitter was going to come out, right? It's coming out now. So I took a little bit of the UV resin with my Seriously Shimmery Shimmer, and I'm pouring this on top because we need a third coat to dome it. So why not, right? I had to fit it in, and of course that's too much shimmer. I think I did that last time. I'm going to take some of this out. You don't need that much. That's actually, yeah, it's a little too much. Let me grab a paper towel. I'm just going to take like some of it out. You do not need that much glitter. And I will fill the rest with the clear. So whatever's left is going to be enough. I'm just going to mix it up inside here since it's already in there. Get it around that. You know I had to add glitter somewhere. And then while I was waiting, I mixed up, this is not flat anymore because I wanted you to be able to see it. Oh, that's cured. I mixed up all of the colors that they sent me in little containers. So I want to try something when I'm done with this one. Just a little bit more. I still feel a little sand. Oh, that went over. So if you go over the thing, you're going to have to drill it out or remove some of it now. But I'm not going to remove it now because I needed it up over the sand. All right, I'm going to get that cured. All right, ready to see what we got? If I can get it, that's not bad. I do have to trim it. I obviously went over. This is like really big for a pendant. I would use it maybe for a keychain or something, or like a charm. My friend hangs charms on all of her purses that go with her purses. This is a good one for that. So this is some hard UV resin. That's exactly what the bottle said, because this is really hard to trim. I just don't want a sharp corner on it. But that looks pretty good. It's not too bad. I'm happy with that one. So we got two good ones. What I wanted to try, let me clean out one of these, because these little colors that they give you, they're kind of like obviously metallic-y. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try what I did with the other one, just in this little small one again. I'm gonna put the UV resin in there and drip it straight from the bottle into the mold and see if it'll swirl. So let's try the deep purple. Actually, no. Let's do the dark red and the gold. Deep gold and dark red. And then I'll pour those into here and see what they look like. So I'm not sure if it'll work. I don't know how it's going to react. That's what I want to know. Because that kind of looks like gel polish, the way the gel polish reacted when it was in there. Pretty cool, huh? Then I'm just going to stir it up just like I did before. That doesn't look very good, but it's just a test. I don't know if it's going to cure like that, actually. Let's see if it cures, okay? It's not looking so great. It is cured. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off just to see what happens. I've got some nail powders here with a red tint to them. If I could just find my applicator I took out. I don't have high hopes for this. Looks like it just kind of, I don't know, all melded together. I don't know. But we could be surprised. It could be good on the other side, but I don't think it's going to be. But we're going to see. So let's just get that on. Fill her up. Get it cured. And if it's good, we'll back it in black. Who knows? But I don't think it's going to be. All right. Ready? I don't have high hopes. Yeah, not that great. And I forgot to flip it over, so it's not even cured on the top. I mean, I guess it's salvageable. I'll flip it over. I'll let it cure over here while I'm prepping the next one. So let's get that out of there. Not impressed, so you can't drip it in really. So I do want to make some with the colors that I've already mixed up. So I have them mixed up here. So I'll just do some small ones so I can mix the colors together. So the thing I noticed with them is you have to keep them mixed. Of course, there's glitter in there. You have to keep them mixed or they kind of separate into black and color like that. So I'm not sure why there's black in color, but there is. So there's the, of course I can't get the glitter out. Well, it's staying in there. It's just an experiment. So I'm gonna do the pink and the purple together. I don't know what it's gonna look like, you guys. I don't know. That black is kind of weird. So let's just, which one did I clean out? Oh, this little one. I don't know, just messing around here. And I will put this up here with it and get it cured and see what happens. So I've been trying to salvage this one since I was curing this one. So I coated it with black and resin, and then I coated the top with resin. So it's not too bad. It's not horrible. It's not like what I expected, which is normal, but it's not that bad. So we're going to put that over here in this pile. Let's see what this one turned out to be like. Oh, that stinking piece of glitter. Maybe I could put a rhinestone over it. It's not bad. They're dark colors. There's a lot of black in those colors. Here's the back. So you don't need to back the black in the back. Does that make sense? You don't need to back it in black because it's already dark. So we'll do one more, and I'm going to use a different mold. I'm going to use one of these molds because they are thinner. Maybe I'll use that one. I think I'm just going to pour a little bit of each color into it and see what happens. So I'll just start at the top and let them combine together. There's the purple. Oh, some of this got cured. It must have been too close to the light. Actually, it wasn't that close, to be honest. Here's the pink. Some gold. Some green before it touches. Oh man, I wanted some blue in there. So we're probably going to lose some of it. And then we're going to do this one with the rest that I have. A little bit of blue. We'll do blue and gold. If I can get it out before it touches. And I still have some left, so let's do this one. Green and the blue. Oh, that one looks like it started curing in this container as well. Let me get that piece out. Oh, it's a big piece. See if I can mix them together a little. All right, last cure. Let's see what happens. I took the rest of it and I threw it in this mold, so let's get these out and see what we're working with. It's a thinner mold. It needs trim. But these are the metallics. Oh, I did take a rhinestone on this one and covered up that piece of glitter. So now it looks intentional. So I'll probably put a top coat of clear on these just to see if it helps. But until then, green and blue. That one's kind of boring. This one was gold and blue. It's okay. Not too spectacular. I mean, I think the colors have their place. I don't know how they're going to do in regular resin. I don't know if I like it in UV resin. This one's kind of cool. So I'm saying, I guess if you do the right thing with them in it, then it'll look good. See, I like this one. They blended nicely. I like the metallics in them. So I do like this one. I think it's just the way I poured them, just because it was like leftovers, so I didn't have any plan to do them. So I'm going to top coat, not this one because it's rounded. That one will be done. I'm going to top coat these 3, trim them, top coat them, get them cured, and I'll put some pinch bales on the ones I can. These thicker ones over here, I cannot because they're just too thick. So if you get them in the mail with your order, I don't know, be creative and tell me what you did with them. Let me get these top coated and trimmed, and we will get the final photos. All right, they look so much better with the top coat, don't they? Now, this one, and this one were fine coming out with the top coat. They're not sticky, nothing. I did end up putting a top coat on this just to see if I could do it, and I did it. This one was sticky, so I did front, back, and it was still sticky, so I don't know what I did differently. But then I just went and washed it with cold water and soap, and then it's not sticky anymore, so now it's good. So I don't know what I did wrong. So I do want to say it is a very hard resin. It dries really hard. It's hard to trim, but it's trimmable. Now, the viscosity is thin, so if you're top coating, you have to squeeze that bottle really gently because it'll come out pretty fast, and the thinner it is, the faster it'll run off the side. Now, I managed not to get it to go off the side, so it's not horribly thin, but it's not as thick as the other ones that I was using. The Let's Resin brand and then the Estoyo brand are a little bit thicker than this one. So other than that, I like it. I really do like it. I mean, I didn't like necessarily have a problem with the thinness, but I'm just saying for you out there, if you have a hard time top coating, just keep that in mind that this is a thinner viscosity. But I like this one. So whoever, orders next is going to get some of these in their packages. These 4 here, I'll get you all nice pictures of each one so you could see them up close. But these 4 here, I guess I could put a pinch bale on this one. But these 3 are too thick. I don't have pinch bales that thick. I'm sure they make them. I just don't have them. So if you get one, I don't know, be creative. I will get a pinch bale on this one real quick. I'll do that right now while you're here. I just buy these, I don't know, 10 packages at a time. You just open it up. There's 2 little hooks on there. They come in different sizes, but I don't have the thick ones for that really thick resin. And then you just put it on each side and you pinch, hence pinch bale. And there's that one. All right, you guys, I hope you learned something new about a new brand. You should check them out, see if you like it, if you need some UV resin. And stick around. I got really good pictures of these close up for you. So I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys all have a blessed day.